Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Grace May. Today is Thursday, May 30th, 2024, and it's not a regular episode, but I wanted to just update you guys and share about the Blue Ridge Mountain Yarn Crawl in Virginia that I went to on Monday and Tuesday with some friends and show you all my yarn and just talk a little bit about it. So I am going to dive in. If you are new, you probably would not have heard me talk about this before, but if you're a returning viewer, this is not new information. But I designed a shawl that Susan's Yarn Stash in Fisherville, Virginia highlighted and is highlighting throughout the yarn crawl. There's still a couple more days left, but I designed a shawl called Blue Mountain Beauty, and it was in collaboration with Susan's Yarn Stash and Mama Jess Knits Yarn. I have a picture of what it looks like. This is the shawl. Here's a couple more pictures. There I am holding the shawl at the yarn shop. Just a couple more pictures. You can find it on Ravelry. The pattern is not available for sale on Ravelry yet until the yarn crawl is over, but then I will put the pattern up. But you can go bookmark the pattern page though. It uses a sock set, so it uses a full skein and 2 minis. It does not use all the yarn. You will have some yarn left over, but I'm really excited about it. It was a really fun knit. It's light and airy. You use fingering weight yarn on size 7 needles, which I know sounds a little bit big for the weight of yarn and stuff, but you want about 5 stitches per inch in garter stitch, and yes, it will look loose. I was designing it and I wanted to go for a light, summery, fluffy, airy feel. But I'm excited about that. That will be for sale soon. So make sure to check back for updates. All right. We went a little crazy on yarn. But I'm going to start off by saying I was gifted these from Susan's Yarn Stash. This was the colorway for the yarn crawl, and that they used this one in the sample of my shawl. As you can see how pretty that is. And then this was the other colorway set. And I was graciously gifted these, so I might be giving one away on the next regular podcast episode. So stay tuned for that. As you can see, I kind of love Mama Jess yarn, so I think I got most of my yarn was Mama Jess. So we're going to go with this pile. And so I had ordered from her this sand colorway, and I just love this neutral. I think I'm going to make a tank top out of it because it's just a really good staple color. And then I got Silver Fox. This is the colorway Silver Fox. And I had to get gray because, you know, gray is my favorite color. I have a plan to use this with another mini set that I have from Mama Jess that are all different shades of teal and blue. So that's my plan with this one. And then I also got the colorway tie-dye, because it's just so beautiful. And I think I'm going to take and put a solid mini and make socks out of it. And then I also got the main colorway from the yarn crawl that my shawl was made out of. And I'm going to use this to knit my own sample of the shawl I designed, but I made my own set. So I'm using the shawl, the yarn crawl colorway, and then I wanted different colored minis. So I bought the mini Sage, which is this like green, and then Midnight Train, which is like a purpley blue. And I'm putting that with the yarn, and I'm going to knit my shawl out of that. I also got this yarn is hand dyed in Virginia, and it's in the colorway Snipe Hunting. It's a sparkle sock, 75% merino, 20% nylon, 5% silver stellina, which it's a 50-gram skein, and it has like, so it has the sparkle. And then I got a Mama Jess mini in the Midnight Train to go with it. I'm gonna do socks using this as the main color. This is the heel and toe, and I'm making these for one of my friends for her birthday this summer, because I made her a pair last fall and she loved them, and so I'm gonna make her another pair. And then I also got this mini, which is Emma's yarn in the colorway Date Night. And I'm going to pair this with, I have another skein of Emma's called Yarn Husband that I got a couple years ago, and I'm going to put that with that eventually. And then we went to Magpie Knits, and I bought their in-house yarn, Parliament, in the color, I think the colorway is Parliament Nomad Fingering, 80% merino, 20 nylon, so it's a 80-20 blend. And then I got this Coats & Co. company mini in their burgundy colorway, and so this is going to probably be for socks. And then I also found at Magpie Plucky Knitter yarn. I have heard about this yarn, and I haven't ever knit with it, but it's a 75, 20, and 5, so 75% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, and 5% nylon, and it has 440 yards. I'm planning to make the Comfort Zone shawl out of this, and I'm going to pair it with this Kim Dyes yarn mohair silk blend, so I'm planning to hold those together and make a shawl. I also bought the Kim Dyes yarn at Back Stitches in Lynchburg, Virginia, and then I also bought their yarn crawl colorway, Dancing Creek and Quarry Overlook, and it's just like this like gray and teal speckled, and then like a darker teal. So I'm probably going to make socks out of that. Either I might make a socks, or I might make a hat. More than likely it's going to be socks, but we will see. And then we went to House Mountain Yarn Co. And I got this yarn, Aster Fiber Co. hand-dyed yarn in their twist sock, which is 75-25. So 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon in the colorway periwinkle, or periwink, which is like these purples. And I am gifting this. I bought this for a friend. But overall, it was a really fun crawl, and my friends and I, we had fun. We went to some coffee shops. We went for Mexican food. We got to meet up with, on Monday when we went to Susan's Yarn stash, we went to lunch with Jess from Mama Jess, which was really fun. And then I'm just trying to find some pictures to show you. So here we were outside of Susan's Yarn stash. And then I really liked how oh, and then we went, oh yeah, where was I? Grace, get with it. I really like at Susan's Yarn Stash, they had this like wall that had their like logo. And then we went for coffee the next day. Well, we went to coffee a lot because Mexican food, coffee, and yarn are kind of our thing. We do that all the time. We got to go to Seven Brew, which I am super excited. I was super excited to take them to Seven Brew because I was introduced to Seven Brew from Kendall when I went to Oklahoma. So we went and we got Seven Brew. We went to the Kinship Roasters coffee shop in Lynchburg, and that was really fun, and they had really good coffee, and of course we were knitting. And then we took, oh yeah, their couch was really comfy, so we took a picture on the couch. And then we went to when we were at House Mountain Yarn, we got a picture with Ginny the Bluebird, which you saw on Instagram probably if you follow me. Then we got more Mexican food and more Seven Brew. We went to the Knitting Coop yarn shop. I didn't get any yarn there. I did get another 9-inch circular needle I wanted to try, which was the Chaigu's bamboo, but it has like the metal cord, and I think I got a couple stitch markers there. Then on the drive home, we got to see a double rainbow, which was really cool. I don't know if you can see it in the picture, but it was a double rainbow. But overall, it was really fun. There was a lot of driving. I would go again. I think my friends would go again. It was just a fun time hanging out with them. But I would highly suggest, if you guys are in the Virginia area in May, end of May, to go to the Blue Ridge yarn crawl. It's really worth it. And check out all those shops. But I think that is it for this video, because we're kind of off schedule and don't know if I'm gonna record a regular episode next week, or push it out. My birthday's coming up too, so I might be going out of town. But I will keep you guys posted in like the community thread on YouTube here. And then I always will post about it in my Patreon, whether or not I'm going to post or delayed in scheduling podcast. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun seeing my yarn, hearing about my trip, and I hope you guys can visit those shops or look at all the beautiful like yarns and patterns and stuff and have some fun knitting. But until next time, happy knitting and bye for now.